Hey everyone, welcome to this week's edition of Wilmington Wednesday, your weekly real estate update. And however you are watching this video, by email or by Facebook or by YouTube, thanks for watching. Okay, this week I want to talk real quick. I'm going to keep the video short. The topic for this week is for sellers mainly. I've been in real estate for about 9 years now. I've been blessed enough to sell almost 400 properties. One of the biggest things that I always see are sellers that get angry with their buyers and just think that buyers are ridiculous with the things they're asking for. They take it very personal. They get very angry. They get very emotional. And I'm here to say that that's not what you want to do as a seller. And I know that's very hard not to do as a seller, because a lot of the times a seller has been in their home for many years. They have a lot of memories there. They're emotionally attached to the property, which I completely understand. But you don't want to get angry with the person that's trying to buy your house from you and help you accomplish your goal of selling your house and moving on to whatever goal you're trying to get accomplished. Now, as long as the buyer is being reasonable. Now, if they're being unreasonable, then that's a different story. But a lot of times sellers will get angry with a buyer when the buyer asks for repairs. If the house is 10, 15, 20 years old, the buyer is more than likely going to ask for some repairs to be done. And a lot of sellers will think, and they'll say it out loud, well, this isn't a brand new house. The buyer shouldn't expect the house to be in brand new condition. And a lot of times the buyer is not asking for the seller to go in and completely make the house brand new. They're not asking for the seller to put in new counters and cabinets and all those things. A lot of times the buyer is just asking for needed repairs to be done, like a leak somewhere in the house, termite damage under the house. But again, a lot of times sellers are just so emotionally attached to the house that it's just hard for them to really see that the buyer is not asking for anything outrageous. The buyer is just asking for needed repairs to be done. But again, a lot of times the sellers are just thinking that the buyer should just take the house as is. They shouldn't ask for any repairs. And you have to, as a seller, you have to put yourself in the buyer's shoes sometimes, because more than likely when you sell this house, you're going to go buy a house. You're probably going to have a home inspection done. And you're probably going to want repairs done on the house that you're buying. You don't want to just move in and then have to deal with a whole bunch of problems, fixing a leak or fixing other major problems in the house. So sometimes as a seller, you have to put on your buyer hat and think of things from the buyer side. Now, I'm certainly not saying you have to give the buyers everything they ask for. I'm not saying that by any means, but you just don't want to get angry with the buyer. And I've seen it happen many times where a seller just gets so angry they think the buyer is being ridiculous and they should never ask for any repairs, that the seller just kind of throws their hands up in the air and says, you know what, tell the buyer it's as is. They can take it or leave it, and I don't care if they buy it or not. That's not the stance you want to take. Because remember, this buyer, they're trying to buy your home from you. The person you should get upset about, if you want to get upset at somebody, get upset about all the people that looked at your house and didn't think enough of it to want to buy it from you. Don't get upset with the person that's trying to buy it from you to help you accomplish your goal. So that's the advice for this week. Any questions on that, please don't hesitate to let me know. You can give me a call or an email. And I want to finish up this week by asking everyone to please keep all the people that were involved with the Boston tragedy. Please keep all those folks in your prayers. Please pray for them several times. Don't just pray for them once, because they certainly need all the prayers that they can get. Just a horrible tragedy that doesn't make any sense at all. So please keep those folks in your prayers. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great week. God bless.